Hey guys, Fluffin here, bringing you a Division 1.6.1 sniper build. So to get right into it, starting with the abilities, I like to run Overdose, I like to run Scrambler. You can replace Scrambler for Tactical Scanner, but I don't like to take extra damage, so I run Scrambler. Moving on to Talons, I run Critical Save, um, Tactical Advance, On the Move, and Precision. You can run any Talon you want. I just find that all these tend to work together really well for a PvP atmosphere. Moving on to the build itself, it is a high-end / exotic build. There is replacements for gear you can use for the Pharaoh's Mask and the short bow knee pads. You don't actually have to have those, yet they do help. You must have MC gloves to make this build. If you don't have these MC gloves, this build cannot be replicated. Starting with these gloves, I have enemy armor damage, crit hit damage, and marksman rifle damage. You could go for crit hit chance instead of enemy armor damage, but I have such high crit hit chance through my attachments that I don't really need the extra crit hit chance. So I just go with enemy armor damage to help shred the little bit of armor everybody has in this game. Moving on to knee pads, Nimble. I run crit hit chance on these because I'm not really too worried about health. On this build, I'm kind of sitting back, picking people off. Everyone knows what Nimble is, so it's nice to get that extra health. Backpack, I run a Specialized with crit hit damage in it. You're so worried about crit hit on this build because it will only one-shot people with a crit hit, and you want that crit hit to hit for as much as you can. So I roll crit hit on everything. You could roll health in here if 250,000 toughness wasn't enough for you. Moving on to the vest, you have Reckless. I, again, have enemy armor damage in this, and health on this. This is one of the few pieces I actually put health in. Otherwise, you would just be way too squishy and could not handle anyone if they ran up on you. So I like to run health in just a few pieces of gear. Moving on to the mask, I have enemy armor damage in it yet again. Again, I like the enemy armor damage because it helps on my MP7 if someone runs up on me, so that's what I stick with. Short bow knee pads, I run health in these as well. You could go crit hit damage, but I found that I'm generally one-shotting people with a crit hit for the most part, so I didn't really go any further on that. I went ahead and got some health. Moving on to the guns, we'll go with the M700 first, the bread and butter, the baby of this build, alright? So I got Deadly, because you're only going to one-shot with a crit hit, so you want that 50%. I got Brutal for another 12%, and then instead of Elevated, I personally would like to have Prepared or Competent, but any of those three would work, so Elevated, Prepared, or Competent. Also, I have a super high base damage on this gun. I got really lucky on this. It hits harder than a lot of the other ones I had, so I was super excited when I got this. Moving on to the weapons, you can see that, wow, that's actually my MP7, so... Moving on to the weapons, you can see I base hit for pretty much 185k, and my crit hit chance is 12%. That's not that much for a gun, but on a bolt action sniper, that's a lot. You can only max out at about 15%. Moving on to my MP7, this is what I shred people with if they come up on me. You guys will see some of this in the gameplay I have afterwards. But I run Hurried because it has such a low magazine count. I run Deadly for the extra crit hit damage, and then Destructive just... So it really makes it a shredder build with the enemy armor damage on your high-end gear. So with the 15% plus all your gear, you're still getting a little bit over 30%, and that's shredding everyone's armor in this game. So that's the build, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see my pistol, there it is. It's just a pistol, though. But yeah, that's the build. I hope you enjoyed it. It is very glass cannon, but it seems to work because it has so much firearms.
Da, 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 da. I do wonder where they all ran off to. Da, 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 da. Secret minds in the air, gonna fry some. I got you. Okay, kill it. I heard you the first time. Fuck you and your flame turret. And your goddamn gun turret too. I'll fuck that up too. Well, now I'm officially out of medkits. Are you trying to crawl? I got a flame turret. Who needs a tan? How you like that for a sequel to Assassin's Creed? Melting. A Dark Zone story. All of who? Behind you. Was that you, Bolo? I didn't even see you. I don't care. I hope you all collected all your favorite nighttime hobbies. It's gonna get fun. It's gonna get hot. So hot.
Bravo's gone neutral.
Who are you? Oh.
Turret has been enabled in Charlie. Bravo.
Ooh. Complimentary credits. Come to Smeagol. Alright, oh, you're over there. Oh, you got dropped? Skill.
That had just hit the halfway point.
With flame turret up. Come on, left.
We've taken the lead.
I know. It will not save you from my wrath.
I'll call that a win.
It was a messy one, but it was a win.